for this. You know how much I love open houses, right? If you know me, 30 years a realtor back in Canada. Not my favorite thing to do, but I would always make them, well, you always got fed. There was always food and booze at my open houses, and there was usually football on. Well, we're just going to play Iggy Pop all day. We should, and I bounced my microphone off one of my jacks leading into my control center, and it's not, if I touch it, your audio will go in. Like you need a new cord. I'm going to move gingerly. Anyway, here we go. This is what we've come to expect from the Jim Fannon Show, is long, wandering conversations that eventually come back. Oh, and I'll be picking up some interviews, too. If you know anyone in the Dominican area, business people, authors, interesting people, I don't care if they're yoga instructors or like solar panel installers. If they're good at what they do and they know how to speak and they're interested in speaking to me about business and life in the Dominican Republic, I'm going to set up. I've already set up a bunch. I want to get 10 together. We'll do them over a 2-week period and call it like season 1 and talk to, some of the most interesting people in Sosúa. All right. Do you have any suggestions for me? My name is Jim Fannon. 1-809-330-8926. That's 1-809-330-8926. Call now. So, second floor, 1 bedroom, pool access, 24-hour security, generator access, Tradewinds. Everyone knows it's right across the street from George's. So you know what a popular hangout this place is right here. You know how handy it is to walk across the street for dinner or for your drink or for breakfast. I have to walk up that hill right there. Down this hill, not far, is, I would say, 100 meters down the hill is the 5. So it's well positioned. In fact, here's the position. Look at me, like I've done this before. This is Tradewinds. This is George's. The access to this apartment is here. So you do have to walk up a little bit of a hill to get there. And there are a flight of stairs going to the second floor. But other than that, it's pretty accessible from the standpoint that there's parking here, guarded parking. There's a guard that sits here 24/7. And I think there's a guardhouse at the back too. I'm not sure how many guards are on at all times, but there's always someone there, and usually they're packing. Here's the pool. I'm going to have some drone footage of this. That's my next appointment. I got to go. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. I got a half an hour. I can get out of here. All right. So this is Tradewinds. This should be your next purchase. It's a solid deal at 105. He's not messing around. He wants it sold. So these people that I'm showing you right here, they're not testing the market. They're not seeing how much they could get. They're trying to sell. This one, damn. Sometimes you walk out like, I live in this complex, right? So when I walk by the front desk and one of my contacts says to me, "Oh, I got one for you." And I go, what? Oh, a 2-bedroom on the second floor, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 130 meters. Look at the size of, like, the combination of rooms in the front of this apartment just lends itself so well to madness. Like, look at the size of this room. I mean, renovate, and it's solid. It doesn't need any significant repairs other than, those tiles are 30 years old. But, and I stand in very few properties where I go, oh, I could do this. And I'm going to talk to you about another one. But this is a slam dunk. Now, I'm not sure what a complete reno. I'm talking tearing all the floors up, doing both bathrooms. And probably the kitchen. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. And all interior doors, all new sliding doors, all new windows, like the whole thing. I'm ballparking 30 American, but you could do it for less, and certainly you could spend more. But that's a pretty solid guess on my part. I'm getting better at this because back home, that's 60, 70. But here labor is a consideration that you just never get used to factoring in on renovations or construction jobs or anything. It's just unbelievable, the difference in the labor costs when you're down here. Just very difficult to get used to. Anyway, I mean, as it is, it's functional. I shouldn't talk down about it. I just see this as being 5-starred, because really we got some 4-star quality stuff in here. I don't know if we've got a 5-star quality reno in this building yet. Yeah, there's a bunch of 4 stars, but it depends. It's so subjective, right? But what do you call this? You know, a 3? It's dated, right? The colors are off and everything's old. But it's 30 years old, and you won't see settling cracks in this place at all. Like, it's built to withstand the tremors and whatnot that we get here. Well, we don't get hurricanes, but look at this, just an unbelievably functional floor plan. And I say this all before I tell you it's 129. 130 meters, 129,000 American. You can secure it with a 10% deposit. You can, hey, I've had buyers buy sight unseen with power of attorney. This is a solid buy. And I usually price the stuff in here based on very closely what they want. There's not a whole lot of room to move on a lot of my listings. Sometimes there is. You never know until you get the offer in front of you. But I would think that these guys will be pretty tight to the 129, but I don't know for sure until I get something on paper. But second floor, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 baths, massive opportunity for a great room in the front room there with access to the driveway out front. So Caribe Campo, Terrazas Tropimar, 129. If you're bringing your own agent, I don't know. This one's kind of like I've already got a co-list on this thing, so it's just like if you're dealing with me, it's 129. If you're bringing your own agent, then maybe you got to pay the agent or something like that. But just don't bring your agent. It's not like they got buyer contracts down here. Or do they? I do everything on a handshake. Seriously. I don't do my offers on a handshake. But my listings, I just shake people's hand. Can I market it? Okay, what's the price? What's the commission? Okay, here we go. An example is this. I'm going to skip through this quick because not too many of you are looking for 8,000 square feet of wide open development space in the same building. So did I show you where the building is? Okay, so this is 2 floors. It's roughly 4,000 square feet per floor. They want 100 and... Where's my price? Put the price in the damn title. 150K for 4,000 square feet. Here's the location, Caribe Campo. So I just showed you where Tradewinds is. And then look at the size of this pool. There's a smaller pool up here that bubbles. Insert bubbles joke here. So this is Caribe Campo, Terrazas Tropimar. So just the way I understand it, that this used to be Caribe Campo Club, these 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3. This is Terrazas Tropimar. This is residential Tropimar. This is Villas Tropimar. Terrazas Tropimar is the biggest. We got 121 units around 2 large pools. It's gated here 24/7 by security. There's no key for you to get in. You have to bypass security. They're very good. I love them. I love it here. And sorry, that's a bad crop. So, and then in relevance to where it is, here's the highway. So this is 500 meters roughly up off the road. It's a large hill coming to your house. It's a hill. That is going to tire you out. Going down's no problem, trust me. Going down. Another one. 2-bedroom, 2-level, 80 meters, not the 130 that I just showed you. Well, the way it's set up right now is 1 bath up, 1 bath down. The living area and the kitchen is on the top floor when you walk in off the hallway. Then you go downstairs and you walk out to the main grade. So they don't have a lot of these units in here that have a private garden in the bottom, but you can see that this is a unique feature of this one, is the garden. Like, you don't have that here. Yeah, you have pool views. You might even get like an ocean view atop, like a low level, far away, distant ocean view, but where are you going to get a garden that you can walk out to like this in Caribe Campo? Right here, 129, pretty functional, and it's also adjoined to another one that I have listed that needs it needs significant renovations. This one's it's owner occupied right now. It's functional, it works. Again, it's 30 years old, but that's right there, the one next door to it is the one that is not so pretty, and it's at 109. You can buy them together. You could join them. You can buy one with your friend. Same deal applies. There's actually 2 titles here, 2 levels, 2 titles. So you could theoretically, there is I'm pointing at the screen over here, but you can't see that. You can walk around the building to access the lower level units if you wanted to divide them. But that's walking around the building, and I'm not sure, not everyone's down with that. You want to walk in the hallway, whatever. So there is a possibility to do some serious renovations there. Caribe Campo is the spot. This one is available May 10th, long term. Let's call it $600. You're going to have to pay the electricity. The high-speed internet's there. You got 2,000 channels. You've got an Instapot and a kettle and a percolator and everything, electric barbecue, air fryer, like a vacuum, air conditioning brand new. This couch pulls out. We have a comfy piece of foam that you can put down on it. Once it pulls out to kind of even it out and make it more like a bed. This thing folds up. There's a table on the other side, so you have this hideaway Murphy bed, $75K for sale. They've done a lot of nice renovations here. They're going to continue to do more. We just redid the shower tile, and it's very high functioning, highly rentable. I'm getting $550 minimum, more like $600 a month plus electricity, and then $45 a night on Airbnb, which I'm booked right till April or May now. So if you want it long term, we can talk in the range of $550, $600 a month electricity extra. Otherwise $75K for sale. This one is a rooftop, and not the greatest day to take, like, this is ocean here, to take a video of this one, but you go, and I should probably go back and get a new one of this one with a clearer sky. But this one's 120. It's a 1-bedroom on the 3rd floor. It's got a great pool view and distant ocean views. It's well renovated. It needs nothing, and it's a good deal at 120. Try your offer. You never know. Okay, so that's 120 Caribe Camp. Oh, now we go to I have to look. Monte Vista. Just look at the title. Monte Vista. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $299 in Monte Vista. All right, it's for $200 a night. Monte Vista is a different vibe, but a similar vibe to the one I just showed you in Caribe Campo. Huge pool. As you can see here, a resort type of feel. Great breezes. And this is the location. This is what it looks like. Here's the entrance and the parking. Got a stack of buildings here and another on the bottom. Huge pool in the middle with an island bar. Here's a restaurant over here. Over here. And some private parking in the back if you need it. $299, $200 a night. We'll make a deal. Bring me an offer. He's not messing around. And then the next, I guess I should put, this isn't, I'm not live. I forgot I'm not live. Okay, no, I am just recording today. So 10 and 11:07. Okay, the next few links are Casa Linda. And we just shot these over the last few weeks. Their current sales active. This is the area. So this is, again, the 5. This is your access road here. El Choco. And then this is where Casa Linda starts, going down you get to the newer areas and the newer areas. And so these properties are a mix, starting up from about 250 to 500 roughly. No reason to go through every single one of these. I've got lots of properties in Casa Linda Eden by the sea. Again, here's your location. This is Gaspar Hernandez, halfway up this part of the hill, with a vicious view of Gaspar Hernandez. The North Coast is so beautiful here. It's all small towns. So this you can get into for $99,000. There's 2 units left. It delivers probably in about 8 months. Construction is proceeding, and then I have an interview with Sam Hanna that's here that tells you all about it. He's actually giving away a scholarship with every sale to a young girl for college and high school. And then this one was $695. And then when they started renting it out for, I don't know, $20K a month American or something ridiculous, the price went to $950 because they got some serious bookings for some serious income in a 5-star 5-unit suite. Suite, 2 suites downstairs, 2 private suites downstairs, and a 3-bedroom upstairs. Fucking beautiful. Sorry, my language. An absolutely freaking beautiful unit. $950 now. Check it out. Also up for rent. I can't remember exactly what the prices are for rent. I can get that back to you. This is where it's located. Hacienda El Lusitano. Doesn't sound very Dominican. Lusitano. Sounds a wee bit. It's a wee bit. So this is where it's at. So it's up that same hill, El Choco, no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's up the El Choco way. Yep, right past Casa Linda. So this is how far up off the highway you are. It looks a lot further than it is. This is a short trek. Not a short, I don't know, 10 minutes by car. Roughly. Not even, I would think. It's getting hot up in here. This is the old Casa Palms Hotel. It started at much higher, but it's $675 now. There's 8 titles, 13 units, some real decent potential for income here in an Airbnb setting, like a campo. It's in the country, not downtown, but it's still close to everything. You're probably 5 minutes up the hill from a Polero type of area off the 5. So you just come up. Oh, do I have hey. Why don't I just show you where it is? Because I'm that prepared today. So this is the main street coming up. Here's Polero here. Can you see this? No, that's Sosúa Sunset. Sorry. Polero's aquí. Somewhere. Right here? Yeah, here we go. So this is the street that comes up, and then we're right up here. So this is the street here. Just down here, and a quick left-hand turn. This is the old Casa Palms, called New Haven now at a new price of $675. You can see one. You can't see much of anything unless I move it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings. 3 of these have 2 floors. One's partially finished on the top floor, and one needs a second floor. So they're not all 2-floor units, but 3 of them are. This is like an owner's building with an office and a garage area, and then the pool with a massive waterfall. And so this is your land area. Can you see it? You can see where I'm drawing here, right? Okay, beautiful. Because I gotta go. Why do I do shows when I'm pressed for time? I don't know. Okay. So that's Casa Palms, $675. He might hold paper. Most guys don't want to. And you forget that I've got stuff. Like, I've been trying to sell this for 3 years, really. Started at $750. Now he put a new roof in. He put a bunch of windows and doors in. So now he's $850. But this, I don't spend a lot of time calling my contacts on the phone and going, hey, I got something for you. Like, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just not a hustler that way, I guess. I should be. So now he's $850, 10 titles, a 17-room former hotel. 16 plus the unit on the main floor, so it was turned into a kitchen. So it was a former 17-room hotel. 850, 10 titles, so you can make 10 condos. You can turn the penthouse into something. You can make a penthouse, and then you have 3 floors of identical units. It would be identical. This is the unit. Right now, there's 5 units on 3 floors plus the penthouse. The 5 units are identical in various stages of finishing. The plan would be to make 3 identical units on each floor, sell them as condos, because divide them the way the deeds are divided instead of by room for a hotel, and then sell 9 of them, keep the top one, if you do it right, you should be able to put a couple $100,000 in your pocket and keep the penthouse as profit for you and your partners. So this is the Google Maps street view. Spanky's is right next door. This is Spanky's. So if you know the area, can I zoom to Spanky's? Hey, what's going on? Take me to Spanky's, dude. The piss. Okay, here we go. So most of you know Spanky's. That's Spanky's. Yeah, that's not my bike. Oh, that's Tom. Tom's at the bar. Tom owns Checkpoint. So there's a 1 building next to it, and then this is it. It's right across from these condos here. This is Sosúa by the sea, and this is the Marriott. Now, this top floor penthouse gets 8,000 American per night or something weird. I think this has been sold to the Sosúa by the sea people across the street, and I hear there's a pending deal on this hotel, but I don't know for sure. But this is the hotel and resort district. This is Casa Marina, 600 rooms over here. So those of you that know and have come to Sosúa and stay all-inclusive, this is the only real resort we have in Sosúa type of thing. All-inclusive resort, that is. So this one's, bring me an offer. $850 asking now. 10 titles, 17-room, former hotel. Solid deal. Susanna Café, 1.2, 1.1. How much are we on this? For crying out loud. I gotta get my guide. How can you put where's the price? Dude. 7 apartments, restaurant for sale, no price. You tell us all about the thing, and you can't tell us what the price is. It's 1.1. I'm sorry, my mistake. Susanna Café, solid income property, really well built by the current owner. He's a paisan. He's an Italian guy. He built them. You want to see really good construction? Dude did a great job. Here's the map. This is the old Superpola. Oh, man, I'm sweating my ass off here. Superpola, groceries, Susan, a key. Nelson's Bistro across the street, the number 5 highway right here. This does, as far as commercial, with 7 apartments, and you want to run your own little business, they've got a solid little business going because they have great food in there. 1.1, man, brand new listing. Old listing, 1.9 on the beach, right beside. And this is kind of you tell me if this is a drawback. This is Sosúa Ocean Village here. Oops. This wall is Sosúa Ocean Village. This is the subject property. So there is a large wall here, but I don't know. Some people tell me it's a drawback. I don't know. 2 pools, 10,000 square feet, 3 separate units, 10 bedrooms. I can't remember exactly. Not for rent, only for sale. 1.9 million. I gotta get out of here. What else I got? Nothing. I'm out. That's it. It's a new record. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I am out.